How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Master Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. Yeah, out in the middle of nowhere yet again at my girlfriend's farm. Little Buckaloo view behind you, and figured to crack open a little farmhousey kind of beer for y'all in the form of Allagash Brewing's Little Brett. Yeah, this is a ale fermented with Brettanomyces, and it is dry hopped with mosaic hops. So you're usually not necessarily a farmhouse style ale, but anytime you think of Brett, you think of kind of farmhousey kind of beer. Not necessarily sour, more funky, so kind of apropos. And we crack one of these here. Nice little backdrop. Cool little bottle. I actually don't get Allagash by me much anymore. They kind of pulled out of Pennsylvania years ago, but I'm lucky enough to where they get them in New Jersey. So just was up in Portland a couple months ago. So brought some stuff back, but this is the last one last time I reviewed the stuff. It was stuff I brought back. This is one of the newer ones. It's actually bottled relatively, what's the word I'm looking for? Relatively soon, not too long ago. It was May 1st, which is pretty, quick for a Brett beer. But yeah, let's give it a whirl. As far as what it says in the bottle, it says bright hop notes, aromas of pineapple balanced with mild tartness. Little Brett, Allagash Brewing Company, ale fermented with Brettanomyces and dry hopped with mosaic hops. 4.8%, and that be that. So yeah, label, it's cool. Quintessential Allagash, nothing too crazy. Pretty nondescript kind of stuff, but classy to an end. But I actually forgot a bottle opener. Do you have a lighter on you, by any chance?
I do.
My buddy sitting behind here.
First, my birthday.
Yeah, no, I got it. Oh, see, look this. See, he knows what I was about to do. See, when you forget a lighter, or you forget a bottle opener, you can always use a lighter. Looked it up on YouTube. Comes in very handy when you're actually waiting for a beer. I don't even know how many times I've actually used that. People are like, I'm like, I have a lighter? And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, just give me your lighter. I'm like, I'll open that stuff. Anyway, looking at it, what do you have here? Relatively clear. If there's any kind of haze in this bottle, it's actually, or this glass, that's actually from the humidity. It's super humid outside. It's light. I mean, it's not that dark outside, but it's super humid. Finger and a half, just off, actually pretty white head, just off white head, pretty pillowy shit. And yeah, she kind of looks like champagne. She looks actually like kind of like a lot of your macro kind of adjuncty beers. It looks like Miller Lite, kind of Coors Light kind of stuff. Nothing too crazy to it. Maybe a slight little bit of haze to it, but that's pretty much it. So, see if we got a nose on her. Cheers. Citrus out the wazoo. If they're using Brett, I would assume they're using like a Brett C. Huge amount of citrus. It's like a lot of non-pithy kind of orange peely, kind of lemon peely, kind of grapefruity peeliness. A little bit of funkiness, nothing too crazy. A little bit of strawy kind of hayness. That could also be coming from like a little bit of kind of a weedy, malty kind of thing there. I'm not getting much of that mosaic in there. I mean, it could be a little bit of the fruitiness, but I think most of that's coming from the actual Brett itself. Not getting a ton of it in the nose as far as hop presence. Let's see what she has in the mouth. Cheers. You know what? Here's the deal. It's like 8:30. It's 100% humidity. Literally, I looked at my phone right before I came on here, and it just stopped raining, and it's sweaty and hot. And this is exactly what I want to fucking drink right now, because this is absolutely delicious. Big, nice, kind of citrusy, bready funkiness. I meant Bretty, not bready. It's not bready. Oh, there's a little bit of kind of bready malt to it. It's bready. The Brett has come off definitely in a citrus kind of way. Combine that with a little bit of mosaic. That adds a little bit more fruitiness, combined with a little bit of bitterness from the mosaic, combined with that kind of crackery, a little bit bready kind of maltiness. It just comes off super saison-y. It comes off super freaking delicious. Absolutely fucking pleasure, especially in this kind of time and temp and all that kind of jazz. Absolutely fantastic beer. And that's Allagash to a T. You know what I mean? They make all kinds of crazy beers, but they really don't push them or try to kind of have pomp and circumstance around them. They just make these crushable, classic, awesome fucking to a T perfect beers that people just kind of, don't wait in line for. They're just kind of like, whatever, it's Allagash. And is that a bad thing? Maybe for the bottom line, but it's a good thing for us that love these beers, that don't have to wait in line for them and can get them anytime we want. So yeah, let's talk about it. Is it one of the better I don't know, Brett-based small beers. Brett-based farmhouse, because it's just outside of farmhouse. Sure. Do you know what I mean? Like, it could be classified as that. But yeah, it's one of those better kind of low ABV, kind of funky yeast-based beers that I've had as of late. Value and availability, I think I paid, I'm trying to think what I paid for this. Maybe $13 for a 4-pack right down the street from here. Honestly, it's low ABV, but at the same time, that fucking works for me. It's absolutely fantastic. So I wouldn't squawk at that price point at all. And just say if you like what we like this. If you like citrusy based Brett kind of beers, if you like your Brett to work in a way that's going to be not super funky or overtly barnyardy, for the lack of a better word, it's definitely going to be right up your alley. Especially, let's put it this way, if you like hops and you like hops to come off very citrusy, you do get a bit of that mosaic in there. You do get that nice hop presence, but at the same time, that Brett C kind of builds on top of that and brings a little bit more to the table. So if you just like citrus in general, if you like crushable beers, 4.8%, not going to go wrong there. If you just like well-made, honest, true beers that are just trying to be a beer and be nothing more than a beer, and I use that in the sense of positive and not negative. It's way more balanced and there's way more depth to it than a lot of stuff that is hitting you in the face with a 2x4 nowadays. So if you like that, you'll like this. It's definitely worth checking out. So there you go, another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you didn't, anywhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers, all 4 of those places. Is that 4? No, that's 4. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice Allagash little Brett right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.